All right, everybody, welcome to the smoking section. I'm here with John Santana, my man, Lil Spartan.
It's cold.
Xylez, all that East Coast, my man. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you.
Dude, again, thank you again for being on, being down to come on and stuff. And I know it's late over there. It's a 3-hour difference from Cali. So I appreciate it, bro.
No problem. No, it's 9:23 right now, so like it's still like a little. It's early for me. It's early, so
Yeah, for Krumpers, it's early. This is
yeah.
like,
For Krumpers, it's early usually.
yeah, we're lacing up the shoes, getting ready to hit the streets to go find a session real fast. Like,
Facts, like facts. And it's crazy. Like, and I'm sorry to mention this, but it's hard to see Krumpers dancing on daytime.
yeah, bro.
Like, you imagine you like 3 o'clock p.m. in summertime in the corner, like just getting off. Like, nah, I can't.
Yeah, dude, like having to put on sunscreen before you hit a fucking session. That's weird, bro.
It's super weird, man. Super weird.
You know what? I think actually, now that I think about it, I think J Bad is doing a daytime session. I don't know if it's weekly or once a month, but I think I saw something like that. And then I think the Alley Boys out in the IE, I think we're doing a daytime session at one point, like before COVID. I think they were doing that like before COVID, so a while.
With J Bat, you mean like is the one that they dancing like in front of the big trash container?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Because if it's that can I cuss in here?
Oh yeah, of course, bro. Yeah,
that shit lit. That shit really buck though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. I have been really happy to see J Bad like come back and dance, because I remember when I first met Bad News, it was like, oh shit, like Bad News, and they're like, yeah, bro, he even had a little homie J Bad, and I was like, oh shit, like where's he at?
But
and then
I'm sorry to cut you off, but J Bad been around. I mean, he not from now, don't get it twisted. Like he from there, you know what I'm saying? So J Bad is and he represent Latinos as well too. So that's another plus for me. You know what I mean? So for me, because I'm Latino, so my first language is Spanish, and
yeah. Matter of fact, bro, like speaking of which, like you're from the DR.
Yeah, right? I'm from Dominican Republic. Yeah.
And I was even like kind of reading over the bio you sent over. Around what time, bro, or what age were it when you first made it to the States?
To be honest, I've been coming up here since 1996, but like it was just for summer, that the typical back and forth.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, so you know, like you gotta go by the rules of your house. You know what I mean? So and I like since '96, since '96. Cool. But since that I stay here since 2011. 2011. Yeah.
That's tight, bro. And then, so between the time when you first got here, when and how did you find Krump?
Bro, it's crazy because, like, I knew about rice. You know what I mean? So, back in DR, so I was trying to mimic everything, because it was hard for me to understand what they were talking about. You know what I mean? Because I didn't knew English back then.
Oh, so you watched Rise in the Republic down in
Dominican Republic.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Like 2008.
Okay.
After 2008, and I was a dancer. I was a popper, and I discovered Rise because of my brother. He showed me that. Say, are you seeing this? And it was like when Todd Ice took the chains off. When he went to the stage, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And I did my research, and then I find out a video of Spartan.
Okay.
He was battling Moody. He got a clip that he was dancing with the high pop. Is when he got everybody going to the side. High pop. When I saw that clip, I was like, man, I want to do this, and I started doing it since then, since 2000 probably. Between 2010, That's where I found the video of his phone.
Wow.
But I was watching Rise, and then I discovered Blood Brothers, like The Cage. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it was mind blowing, to be honest. Yeah, yeah.
And then so you found it out in the DR, got here, and then were you like immediately living like up in New York, or did you
Yeah,
make
yeah. I used to live in Bronx. I used to live in
okay?
Bronx, but I didn't knew nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was the new guy. Like, even I came with no English. That's
Just pure
listen,
Spanish.
bro. Like, you can tell by my accent. I know. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
can laugh at my act. You can laugh at my accent. I don't care. I'm just kidding.
Bro, you know what's wild is I dated a girl for about a year and some change who was from the Bronx, a Dominican girl, bro, and she spoke very clear English, dude, but her whole family, bro, it was just like that really thick, and it just because I live out here with Mexicans, you know, it
Okay. Yeah.
sounds one way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
Dominicans sound different. You know, it's a different sound. Even the way
There's
you guys speak
nothing like
Spanish just sounds different, bro, to me. And it's cool. I like it. I love it, bro.
Yeah.
I love
It's
it.
super fast and loud. Like 20 billions of words in 1 second. So, but like answering you. Wait, hold on. You said you date a girl from New York,
Yes.
so you came to New York.
No, I met her in Florida.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna cuss you out. I was in New York, and you don't hit people up. Like that's.
I know. If I go to New York, I gotta tap in, baby.
Yeah. So I moved to New York, but I didn't know nobody. So I moved to Connecticut, and it's crazy because 3 days that I moved to Connecticut, I was waiting for the bus, and I was just pretending that I got my headphones on, and Krumpers, like I call myself Krumper at that moment, but I wasn't. But I thought that I was a Krumper. So, and I was at the bus stop with my headphones, and I was moving my arms like Crump. Yeah, like that. Yeah, super weird. And a girl saw me, and she crossed the street, and she was, "Oh, you're a dancer?" And I was like, "Hold up." I took my phone off. Oh, I'm sorry. And I start typing in the Google Translator because I didn't know how to communicate. And she was looking at me like, "Yo, like, what the fuck?"
Like, my man.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, listen." I was like, no English, mommy, no English. So, and I started typing, and she started replying back with the same phone. She had me on Facebook, whatever. So she told me that it was a Wednesday. I remember like if it was yesterday. She told me that they having a session on Friday, and she was gonna give me the connection, and that connection was Sleek.
Whoa,
Because he's from
dude.
Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
So like she brought me to Sleek.
That's cool.
Sleek was my first big homie.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sleek was my first big homie. Shout out to my bro Sleek. Wherever you at, bro, I love you. Hey, yo, I did this. That was kind of. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I get emotional sometimes. But yeah, Sleek was my first big homie, and long story short, so because you asked me how I'm sorry, I'm very excited.
No, bro, you're good. It's perfect.
I remember the first event that I went to, like officially, it was Buck City,
Okay.
which is in Boston. It's a legendary event in Boston. Shout out to the Ray fam too. So, he brought me up there, and from Connecticut to Boston, it's 2 hour drive. But that didn't happen. Like me going to the event, it was like probably months and months after I moved to Connecticut. So what happened on the car we were going and we were talking. I remember I was just typing on my phone and passing the phone to Sleek so he can understand what I was saying. And I remember one time he probably don't remember this, but he pulled up to put gas on it, and we were 19 minutes up to the destination. I'm sorry, I'm lying. I'm a liar, guys. So I used to talk to him like passing my phone. So, but by the time that the event were, we were going to Box City event, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and we were 19 minutes for the event. Mind you, we drove an hour and 40 minutes and something, right?
Mm-hmm.
He pulled up to put gas and he said, "Yo, listen, you've been talking to me in English for 1 hour and 40 minutes." Bro, legit, I was so happy that I started getting the fuck off at the gas station. He probably
Just
don't
right then
remember
and
this,
there.
man. I was so happy because, and this is the part that why I got so close with Crump, because there's a part that like you cannot teach Crump just by physical movements.
Mm-hmm.
Like for you guys, you are you in Cali, right? Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in Cali. So there's a part from that you got to speak about it,
Yes.
and it's hard for a person that doesn't understand the language,
Mm-hmm.
which is English. So for me, Crump forced me how to speak English.
Mm-hmm.
Even I'm still learning more and more and more and more. Like it forced me to learn English, and because it forced me to learn English, when I learned, I was able to pass my my theoretical driving exam.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta ask, you gotta answer the questions, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Like Crump gave me my first job. I
That's
say Crump
crazy.
because bro, legit, I just came to this country to do Crump.
That is nuts. That is because I was about to ask, like, so was dance like the reason that got you here, like
Bro,
that
listen,
put you here?
when I was in the R, I didn't want to leave the R. My mom asked me so many times, "Oh, I'm moving back to NY. I'm going back to NY." So you can leave, I stay. I didn't want to leave my country because my friends, I know how the system works up there, So, and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to leave Dominican Republic. But when I
Mm-hmm.
find out the video of Spartan, I was like, listen, I'm going there and I'm a be. I didn't know what was like fame at that moment. I knew
Mm-hmm.
some, but I didn't knew it was so deep like that. And I was like, listen, I want to go because I want to train with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to train with Spartan. And I came just because of that. It took me years, like years, and I'm here. Ha!
So crazy, dude. Like I I really do recognize that there's an idea behind movements, right? Like we could sit here and do this motion, and if we're both on the understanding, like I do this, you follow me, right?
Yeah,
Like we can get that by without having to say many words.
100%.
But there is and I mean, and I guess especially for people who might crump a little bit or don't know it at all, like there is so much depth, right, to each and everything, what we're doing, how we're doing it, and why. Like all of that is there. And like Spartan, for example, right? Like I remember I was showing somebody his battle with 1K, and I was like, these are some of the most unreal rounds. Let's walk through this, right? Because I remember I played it, and he's like, "Oh, he's cool." I was like, "What do you mean he's cool, bro? Like, hold on, like, let me show you something, bro." And I just start showing a sequence of like, you see how he hit that beat, his head moved to that beat, this moved here, and that moved there. Now watch it again, like all in one motion. Now watch the detail, bro. Boom, and then it's like, oh, it's like, yeah, bro. Like the untrained eye, you'll miss just the video, because it's different when you're in person. We know that, like, like it's so much different when we're in person watching someone dance, bro. And
I don't want to cut you off, but you just say something. You say, "Oh, it's different in person."
mm-hmm,
I always tell everybody that is not from here. For example, I deal with a lot of Hispanic
mm-hmm,
Krumpers, and I told them, listen, just because you see something in the screen, like doesn't mean like in person is more amazing. Don't get tricked by the illusion of the whack ass YouTube box, because
mm-hmm,
in person is different. Yeah, go
mm-hmm.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I just want to point that out.
Dude, even on that, bro, like being there in person, right? And like, because dude, I hold so much respect, bro. Like I would have never expected that story, first off, from a lot of people, but just hearing it from you is like, damn, bro, like there takes a serious amount of effort to go and learn another language, right? Like
bro.
anybody who
Like,
goes to any language or comes to this country at all and learns learns the language, like, bro, hats fucking off to you, first
thank you,
off.
thank you, thank you.
You know, and second, then to do it and say, okay, I'm also learning the techniques of a trade, of a craft. You know, it's wild, bro. That's wild business, man.
Man, like now I'm better than what I was. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like like when I got my moments of reflections, like you need it. Like you have to have some sort of self reflections by yourself. You know what I mean? You need it. If you're artist, if you do art, you need it. It doesn't matter what kind of art you need. You need that moment just so you can think about where you're coming from or the things that you achieve. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest, for you, like, make an example, because you've been around Krump, so you understand Krump very well. So for you, my goal, it can be like, yeah. But for me, it can be like, oh, wow. But for another person, it can seem like impossible. You get what I'm saying? You see how different, how I picture different scenarios from people. You know what I mean? So, but for me, like, I gotta disrespect myself saying that I was really a dumb kid. I didn't have no talent. I was a popper, but I wasn't good at popping. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be. I just want to belong somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't find myself. Like it was crazy because I was dumb in school too. You know, I dropped school. You know what I mean? I was a dumb kid. You know, I was not smart. You know, bro, I was kind of smart for, you know, not important things in life because I was young. You know what I mean? And even on my when I get a little bit older, I was young. I was stupid too. You know, but Krump, bro, it's like okay, so you can understand what I'm trying to tell you and whoever's watching or whoever's gonna see this. And like Krump, myself, I stopped watching Krump as a dance style. To me, it's not a dance style. It's a mindset. To me, bro, when I put that on my mind, bro, listen, I don't have no type of school formation. I didn't went to high school. I dropped it. I think I dropped it in middle school. Who the hell dropped middle school? It's funny, right? I dropped middle school back in the yard. Not
it's a good question. I posed a good question. Who does that? I don't know. Nobody.
I was dumb. I dropped middle school. So, and I didn't have no school education. You know, I have some. I read a lot, but Krump even gave me that power of become somebody. And guess what? Just because I'm a krumper, I was able to write a book.
Yeah,
I don't want to get up, so because I don't want to disrespect, but I wanted to show you my book. So, but I don't want to get up and go get it because, you know.
Oh, you wrote it like you wrote a book.
Bro,
you wrote a book.
Okay.
Yes, let's see. Please, please.
Okay.
That's insane, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
That's insane.
Here we go. Yeah. I wrote a book. This is me in the back. I don't know if you can see it.
La llave. The key.
Yeah. La llave, it means like the key, reflection to live art. You can find it in Amazon. I publish everything in Amazon and everything. So right now, I'm currently working on the English translation. You know, but yeah, this is my book.
Wow, dude, congratulations. That's awesome, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah, right here by John. I don't know if you guys can read it, but yeah, in the bottom, it says John Brown Santana.
Wow, bro. Yeah. That's so insane, dude.
Bro, just because of Krump. Like I speak about, I don't teach you how to dance Krump, but I told you about the experience, the people that I get the chance to be friends with. You know what I mean? So because I don't wanna talk about other culture, you know what I mean? But Crump has so much like brilliance, like people that is unbelievable, man. And I get the chance
Wow.
to connect with people, you know what I mean? Like especially watching my favorite dancer, which is Spartan, Crump dancer, you know
Hmm.
what I mean? Like get the chance to talk to him, like to be friend with him, like with you, with so many dope individuals, man, that is just blow my mind. And listen to that. Learning the language first so I can understand. Man, it forced me how to be on my shit in part of my language. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
it forced me because I didn't want to get left behind. It doesn't matter if you are better crumper than me, but the fact that I'm here having a conversation with you, it tells a lot to me. Probably to you not. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it means, bro, I can explain it, bro. I can explain it.
Like the fact you wrote a book just like set my whole brain off right now because I was like, whoa, like,
Yeah.
dude, to think like it's I had this talk with a buddy, right, about dance and how I believe dance is more than just like an art, right? In music, its relation to music, it's the correspondence it has with our life and the disciplines and the camaraderie of looking at your teammate, you know what I mean, who's over here practicing, and you say, damn, I gotta go hard too because they're practicing, you know what I mean, and we do all this work for 4 or 5 minutes of our time, and there's not a lot of, a lot of other sports get paid and a lot of other trades get paid a lot of money for their craft that they have hours upon hours to execute their game plan, but we get in the ring with somebody. I got like 5 minutes, bro. Like total, like 3 rounds, minute and a half of each. Like I got about 5 minutes, bro, to really show people what I've been practicing for the last 6 months, dog. Like
Bro, probably 6 months, probably more than that, because you gotta wait for somebody to put you in a bottle car.
even that, bro. Like, bro, even that. Some dudes, like, dog, like,
And you cannot call out everybody like higher like that because who you are, what you
yeah.
have
There's
done.
there's a there's an order. There's a
Yeah,
there's a rule to it. There's a
exactly,
there's a
exactly.
hierarchy. And there's something really special, bro. Like I love crump, like I love dancing so much. And the home, because like you, bro, I used to like popping, like that was my first love, and then when I saw crump, I was like, ooh. And then that's all that there was after that. I'll do anything and be in any place if I know that it's going to lead me a little closer to get there, right? And then
I got
got
it.
there, and it's like you're saying, like, you start off with just these little aspirations of like, man, if I could just be in the room with Spartan or a Concrete or a Beast or a Dread, like, if I could just be in the room around these people. And then now we session around these guys, bro. Like, you're under Spartan, I'm under
Bro,
Beast, like, people I looked up to.
bro, like it's a mind blowing, bro, because I used to watch them on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
that's like, to me, they were, bro. Bro, you not even understand how many times I play replay to
Just
every
spin that
footage
back.
that is on YouTube, bro. Like, and I couldn't mimic it. I couldn't,
Mm-hmm.
bro. I used to put it in the slow motion, so I can just go like, yo, but like, what is the formula? But the formula, it was never in your body. The
Mm-hmm.
formula was in your mind. That's why crump information was hard to get back then, because it wasn't in your body. It was in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy you saying that the fact that we put a lot of hours of training just to dance for 5 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
bro. Mind you, bro, I deal with the Hispanic crump movement, the entire crump Hispanic crump movement. I was there. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
because I was the breach.
Mm-hmm.
So bad news, J Bad for sure. They my OGs. You know,
Mm-hmm.
much respect to them. You know what I mean? But I don't know if they were like aware that the Latinos were coming up like
Mm-hmm.
deep. I don't know if they have if they had the idea or if they knew about us. Much respect to them, but I was there, bro. And shout out to LeVar too, like basics, because he's
Mm-hmm.
working hella hard with the people in Colombia, But
Yeah.
even way before he got there, I was there. Not physically, but like I used to do so many FaceTime and Zoom lab, Skype lab, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even understand. And sometimes the time the time zone, it was different. Sometimes here it was 10 o'clock p.m., but there like here it was 2 o'clock, but there was like 9 p.m. You know
Oh
what I mean? Man,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
used to look like a zombie from The Walking Dead. Like, teach me, bro. Yeah, teach me, bro. I don't mind. I don't care. Because for them, it was hard because of the English barrier.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it. And I was connected with the people who know more than me. So I was just
Mm-hmm.
passing the information, bro, to every country, Venezuela, like Brazil, Argentina, like Costa Rica, bro, so many. And this is the beauty of it because I don't feel like I'm a superstar. Absolutely
Mm-hmm.
not. In a sense, I do because they are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like as long there's a because I know how sometimes it gets nasty, right? In Crump, where it's like, no, I was the first. And I was the first. And it's like, well,
Yeah,
ho, ho, ho. I think there's a lot of different ways where things like this can be true, right? Like
100.
there may have been the first Latino Krumpers, right? Like Madness, right? I don't think a lot of people talk about Madness. He used to be from DC. He was one of those guys who were like that first wave from LA who
Yeah,
were coming around. Maybe wasn't the best or the most popular or didn't show up the most, right?
absolutely.
But he was one of those first that were there. Cool. Like, right?
Yeah,
And there's always these very silent role players, right? That I don't think a lot of the mainstream may hit, right? Because even like you're saying, like there's people like yourself, right, who have to carry the message. They have to carry the message still. Like these people can't get in touch with the Madness, the J Bad or news or this person or that person, but damn if they can't get in touch with you. You know what I mean? They got in
yeah,
touch with you and you answered those fucking questions.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like there's beauty in that, bro. And
yeah.
there's
And it's crazy you saying that because like they like speaking for them because they used to tell me that sometimes they used to hit people up like that, but they never get respond like that. And
yeah.
I told them that U.S. they really protect
Mm-hmm.
what is there, and you cannot enter in somebody's home when it's not yours. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
and and you approaching somebody like, yo, what the hand sign means, like,
Mm-hmm.
because for example, like just because I'm on the Spartan right now, yeah, like he helped me. You know what I mean when it comes to understand crime, and more people too. You know what I mean? But just because I'm on the Spartan doesn't mean that like I gotta give you the information when he actually living out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like I'm gonna disrespect his work ethic. You know what I mean? It's like me passing the information that bees are doing. If bees just the only thing that he knows is just make an example, is just crump. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? So and I told him that no, don't get it twisted. Like sometimes people don't give you that information is because that information costs money.
Mm-hmm.
For even for themselves cost money. You know what I mean? Because you spend time buying shoes, traveling, sweating, body pain, because the body suffer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The body suffer a lot,
A lot.
a
A
lot,
lot,
a
bro.
lot,
A
a
lot.
lot.
A
Injuries.
lot.
You know what I mean? Like it's some stuff that you know already that I can get into, and I'm not gonna
Well,
get.
like some people get so upset with that too, and like even hearing your story, right? Like it's kind of like to me, if somebody said, "Oh, Santana didn't want to tell me, what this stuff meant," it's like, well, bro, do you know what he went through to get that information?
You understand?
Like, do
Like I'm
you
not.
understand? Like,
Yeah,
like, do you
you
understand, bro?
bro, like, yeah, but you can tell me, bro, like, actually, I'm gonna give you the information of somebody that is teaching 25 people right now, and you're just
Hmm.
gonna get it for free. when that person has his entire life training to get to the level where he's at. And just because I'm under him and whatever little information that he gave me, you think I'm just gonna give it out for free? You know, it doesn't work like that. Especially when there's no, because things gotta be with, like, I don't wanna call it like this, but there gotta be some type of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, just because somebody see me here talking in this podcast, right? It doesn't mean that just because you tell me I'm gonna, yeah, probably I can pass the word, but that doesn't guarantee you that you're gonna be in this podcast, because if you don't know that person, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody can be here. That's what I meant, you know? But
Mm-hmm.
it's like people gotta learn how to build.
Mm-hmm.
People just want to go to floor number 10 without going to floor number 1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even if you fly, you gotta pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? To get to 20.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pass them.
There's it's a very like, give me, give me, but it's like, but whoa, like, take me on a date first, like, what, can we go on a date first? Like, can you romance me a little bit or something? Fuck, dude.
Let me see the interest that you got, bro. Like, I was working so hard because before I become Lil Spartan, I was Baby Avenue.
Mm-hmm. I remember
So
that.
and I switched up to the Lil Spartan. So because I thought, because yeah, I was Baby Avenue and I was feeling, yeah, I'm Baby Avenue, but I came here for the Spartan name.
Mm-hmm.
Since long I can remember, since 2011, I came just to get that, you know. So, and bro, like, I was working super hard, like battling everybody, win and loses. I don't care. I was just working. And bro, I remember he called me out of nowhere. When I think you know him.
Mm-hmm.
For him to call you, when he called me, bro, I was gonna pass out. I was like, no. He said, "You ready?" I'm like, "Fuck, yeah." What you think? I'm gonna say no? I'm not ready, but I'm saying yes. I'm ready. Yeah, man. But like the process. People always want to skip the process, man, and that's bad, bro. Because like everything takes time, bro. Like and especially here in Crump, like, because you really gotta build yourself up. You really gotta build. I consider myself like still like a rookie, like that. I gotta build still. You know what I mean? I gotta go to so many people. You know, and actually, I hope to get in the ring with you one day, because you got me fucked up. I'm sorry that I'm cussing, because you did this Green Ranger shit that I was never gonna forget, bro.
I know.
Bro,
I still remember that.
Bro, like, if you got that video, send it to me. So I can copy that shit, because that shit was so fucking crazy, bro. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Dude, even when Dredd did Green Ranger, I think it was for like a get off event or something. And he called me and he was like, "Hey man, I want to do the Green Ranger." I was like, "For sure, bro." Like, for sure, I'll like do it, bro.
Like, you, man. I don't want to say it, but you just. I mean, I'm a Power Ranger fan. I'm sorry, but like you said the trend. You said the bar. You set the bar. Like,
bro, I got a lot of people. I had a lot of people message me about that. Like, "Hey, so and so's the Green Ranger," and "Oh, hey man, I don't want to be like that, but I've been the Green Ranger since like this time." I was like, "Oh, okay, guys, like, yo, it's just a phase, dog." Like, I'm just wear green a lot. These guys are like, "Oh, be Tommy," so I was like, "All right, I'll be Tommy."
Nobody's Tommy because I'm Tommy.
That's so sick, dude. That's so sick.
I got the whole suit. I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, but that's the creativity. That's the mindset. You know what I mean? I mean, this is your creativity. There's no right or wrong. I cannot judge you by that. You know, the only thing that I can give you your flowers, because, man, to people not even understand, bro. Like, to create something like that, but that's why I tell people, bro, like, if art, like, if you do art and if you don't understand the responsibility that you got with society, I'm sorry, I cannot see you as an artist. Because look at the concept that you did, because it was a concept to me. Like you can change somebody per life with that, man.
Hmm.
In like dancers or what or any kind of art, we gotta pay attention, bro, to those things because like we're not humans, bro. Like you can call me weird, I don't care, bro. Like people who do art, we're not humans because we see life different, bro.
We're very different.
Like, bro, we very different. Like that's why I told you, like to me, it's very hard to not be a dancer.
Hmm.
It's very hard to not be a dancer, to not be an
Once
artist.
it's
I'm sorry.
like once dancing started for me, it was one, but it was like I was it was like I was happening to dance for a long time. Like I
Yes,
was happening to it, and then dance started happening to me for since then. I don't know when I really hit that point, but after that, it's like no matter where I am, when I hear a song, I just kind of like start like fucking fidgeting around. Or if there's a song or just a sound that I hear that hits a certain rhythm and beat, I'll start like swagging around to it. Like you just can't, there's no moment I feel like for a lot of us who catch that, like there's not a moment where we don't go by thinking like, oh, I could dance to that, or oh, I could move to that, or I could vibe to that. Like, you know
you
what I
just
mean?
you just remind me something. But go ahead. I'll let you. I'm gonna let you finish so I can tell you this little story real quick.
No, truly, like I was like I'm on this philosophy now that we are the next dancers and artists in general. Like we are pulling something out of our brain and like out of our being, and we are presenting it to the world. Like there's a responsibility behind that, and there's a recognition to the power that we got to have because it's powerful, the things that we can come up with. You know what I mean?
Bro, like, I just want to add something to that. It's
Mm-hmm.
like I always say that you cannot create something that you've never seen.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes,
Beautiful.
like us, I think when we dancing, like we really open dimensional gates that we travel and see
Mm.
things and come back to Earth and display what we seen up there. Because sometimes you're watching your footage and you're like, how the hell I did that? I
Mm-hmm.
never practiced this. I never like trained this. Like how is this? I know creativity, but sometimes creativity comes by the moment that you're thinking about doing something. But like you do something randomly out of nowhere. How can you explain that?
There was the dude. I listened to some interviews and I read some of the pages from this guy Rick Rubin, who's like a big music producer. You know, and he talks about the muse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's what it is, but there, I just feel like, especially in Crump, and I think it's why I stuck to it so much. But there is that weird little thin piece of like I'm aware of what I'm doing. I know I'm doing it, but I feel as if though it's like happening from me. Like, and there's that where I can feel that, bro. Like I don't know if you know the feeling, this collected effort that's happening from everybody, like it puts you in a place where it's like, yeah, people might think I'm fucking fried or whatever, but it's like, dude, I'm in another dimension, guys. Like I'm not in the same realm as everybody else while it's happening, you know.
Bro, like I remember, as an immigrant, when I came here and I was in tune with crime, you know what I mean? I have to survive. So I had a job working in a factory as usual, like Latino usuals work on factories and stuff like that. And I remember the whole factory, like nobody was allowed to wear headphones. So like in my position on my station, like people was coming and leaving, coming and leaving because it was hard to maintain to being there because it was a hard work because you was forcing your back like bending and coming up,
Mm-hmm.
bending and coming up, bending. I was working in a cheese factory, so I was working in a belt where I have to pick up all the freaking um product and put it in different cans and build something big and coming down, bro.
Oh, literally on a line, like a factory line. Yeah.
Bro, and people was the first day that we were going, living, like quitting. So one time I would put my headphones and I was working like a bull, like a freaking bro, like a freaking monster. And the supervisor came to me and he said, "You know, you're not allowed to wear headphones." I'm like, "Hey, listen, bro, if you want me to stay here, like I'm not quitting, and this. It's been a month that I'm here, and I'm the only one in this station doing it. So if you want me to stay here, please let me just wear my headphones." And he said to me, "Yeah, but what happened if you start singing?" I was like, "I don't get to sing because I'm listening to something called a crump." And he said, "What's that?" Like I was like, "Crump stomp the yard." Like, yeah. He said, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." "Oh yeah, you do that?" I was like, "Yeah." And bro, I was the only one in the factory allowed to wear headphones.
Shout
And
out Crump, baby.
bro, and he became so so freaking um like in tune with Crump that one time I was gonna go to a Killer App event in New York. It was
Mm-hmm.
Crush and it was Crush and Spartan up there, and that's where I met my wife. Yes,
What?
yeah, my wife is a crumper too. Yeah,
Oh, shout out. Let's
yeah,
go.
she's Lady Matrix. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That is right. That
Yeah,
is right. That is right. I
yeah,
remember
yeah.
that now.
She's not in the scene right now. You know what I mean? Because we expecting a baby. But yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Congratulations, brother.
yeah. I'm gonna get the really daddy bug now. Yeah. I'm,
Yes. Yes.
but and I went to him. I was like, "Hey, listen, I gotta go to this dance event. Like, what's up?" I was like, "Just get the fuck out." And he let me go because he knew how important it was. But what
Mhm.
happened? I was working my ass off. You know what I'm saying? I was just with my headphones listening to Dress Rocket Street music, like Crumb tracks, like every day, because it pump you up. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Putting the
And
work in, man.
man, and I didn't feel tired, and people was looking at me like, "Bro, what the hell?" And bro, and listen to this. I used to work so fast, so I can catch a little break, so I can wait for the products to come in, like doing coming down the belt.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what I was doing? Like waiting for the product to come.
That 2 second lab, real quick. Let me
Man,
get this.
and that shit
Let
has
me get
been
this
the
real quick.
buckest thing out, bro. That shit is the buckest shit ever, man.
I think that's and truly, truly. I remember, bro. Solo was saying something along the lines like he was talking about like, yeah, guys can spend hours inside the lab and get nothing done. He's like, you don't need a long time to lab. You just need concentrated effort. And so every time I was like, wait, Crump, I can feel this. I like this part. Like, hold on, let me. Okay, cool. And just practice just that for a while. Every little moment that I got, boom, practice that. Because I wasn't getting the moments, being a dad and working and everything, you don't get the 3-4 hours of just
Like you
fucking,
used to.
yeah, just free time.
Yeah.
I just got nothing better to do right now. Like, not
Right.
clean the house or anything. So yeah, dude, definitely, bro.
And,
Definitely get that.
and it's crazy you mentioned that because this is gonna be my first baby.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm gonna have to maneuver my time in a different in a different way, like meaning like deep. So, but for me, I develop a habit in Chrome, which is like if I'm gonna practice 15 minutes, I'm gonna make this 15 minutes to feels like it's 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I get the opportunity to level up fast and fast and fast because I separate lab from practice. They are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So and when I used to go practice, it was practice, so I can get better. I want to get creative. I don't practice. I go to the lab and start creating with the things that I know how to do already.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how my mind operates. You know what I mean? But now that I'm gonna have this baby, I'm thinking about, oh, like the baby wake up every 2 hours. I need some time to sleep. So, like, whenever the baby's sleeping, I can practice at least for like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like I can come down to my basement and practice like 30 minutes and I'm good because I'm going with a purpose. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to have fun. I'm going to You know what I'm saying? Like with a purpose of like getting better and not get dusty. If
Yes,
it makes sense.
sir.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
absolutely,
sir.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yes, sir. There's, I mean, and I've felt like this, especially with fatherhood, bro, where it was like people make it work if they want to, and fortunately enough, I've been able to be around enough men who, even if they're single dads or they have 10, like they have fucking 10 kids, whatever, like they always figure out a way to make it work. You know what I mean? And they, like, I even seen, shout out Crims, man. I seen Crims post something where he was talking about like he doesn't need anything. He will always adjust his time to be there for the kids. You know what I mean? And you'll do the same, but you'll also, bro, dog, even when homie's just in the jumper, if they're just chilling in the jumper, bro, I'm about to put on some music. You're about to watch Dad lab. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're about to
It's
watch
crazy you saying that. I'm not even on that stage yet, but like I'm kind of happy but sad at the same time. So and this is an open podcast where you gotta be genuine. You know what I mean? You gotta feel free, and so you gotta let out whatever you got in your mind. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm not even gonna lie. As an artist, we got our ups and downs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I have that right now, which is like I just recently became Lil Spartan. Not even like not even 5 months.
Yeah, recently.
You know what I mean?
Saw that.
Yeah, it was recently, right? So what happened? But I was in a good. I was good. I was like my career was getting good. I was gonna go to El Salvador to teach up there, like the Hispanic community, with Rex. You know what I mean? I have couple of battles, like more like training with people and stuff like that. It was going good. I was gonna go to Desert Storm, blah 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 blah. But like I realized that I'm expecting a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Like it really, I'm really happy, but at the same time, it makes me sad because I'm gonna have to stop everything for a solid season. But the problem is not stop for a solid season. Like let's say for a season, I think I got a lot of like self control and understanding, but I'm afraid of losing myself and not come back to the stuff that I like to do, which is crump and art. You know what I mean? I'm really afraid because I've seen so many people. Oh, I'm a father now. I don't do this like I used to, and they decide just because they don't do it like they used to, they stop doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do that, even knowing that I don't need nobody to dance because I'm in my basement. I got my big speaker. I play my music. I don't bother nobody. I can dance for myself because I understand it. But you need that atmosphere.
Yeah.
You need that atmosphere. And in reality, I really don't want to lose myself, like being a father and forget who I am.
Hey, listen, let's talk genuine real quick, right? And this is
absolutely.
a story. This is a story I tell a lot of my friends, right? Especially when it comes to them being dads now and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they see me with my son, bro. And Krump, especially if they've been in the LA area, they've seen me with my son, bro. I bring him around the sessions, all this stuff. Just 24 hours before I found out, right, I was going to be a dad. If you would have asked me, hey, do you want kids? Fuck no. Nope, absolutely not. Don't want it. Don't need it. Keep it away from me, right? Like, seriously, like, bro, just no, It would ruin everything, bro. I was J Dread. I was wrecking motherfuckers. Then boom, I dropped dreads. Boom, now I'm just corpse going on a fucking tearing spree. Bang, 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 bang. Boom, now I'm going to try to be in the camp. Now I'm battling all the beast members. Bang, 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 bang. I'm doing all this shit, getting booked. Boom, boom, boom. And bro, when I seen that pregnancy test, I was like, holy smokes. I didn't think about dancing. Like it just went, it was just, oh damn, I'm about to be a dad. Like this is nuts. Holy fuck. Like I'm about to have a blast. And so I did. And when he was born, like I was still dancing a lot, and time went on, started dancing a little less. And it was hard for when I started coming back around a little more consistent. The shoe didn't fit the same. And I was like, oh no, like, did I lose it? Like, maybe I don't have that same spark for it. Maybe I don't, but then here recently I went on the road and I was living on the road, bro, for almost like fucking 3 years, dog.
Living
And
on the road.
yeah, bro. Yeah, I was in Florida for a year and a half, and then I did another year going from Texas, Minnesota, Ohio, North Carolina, and then in California a bit.
But
Um,
this is where the conversation, bro. We got 50 minutes, but this is where the conversation really started. I don't know how much time we got,
bro,
but
we got time, dude.
but this is where the conversation started. So,
And it,
but you was in the road doing what? I know working, but like what kind of what
I
kind of
was, I'm a solar technician, bro. So I'm in the solar energy field, bro. Like as an electrician and shit. And so, yeah, I'm rolling around, going to these different sites, bro. I could be on one side of Texas in the morning and then have to drive 9.5 hours like the next day. Like I could get a call at work, like pack your bags or you got to go. Like, okay, boom. And I'm gone. Like, so you
you
try to
still
squeeze
do?
in.
You still doing that?
No, I'm home in California now.
Okay.
I can't do the road anymore. Cause bro, I danced in Ohio. I was in Ohio and I found some consistent, shout out Ohio, man. I found
Yeah,
some
they really
consistent
pop out there.
sessions. Bro, listen, I was with Donald and them. I'm dancing with these guys. And bro, I went home one night and was like freaking out, dude. Cause I was like, I miss my friends. I miss my family. I miss everybody. Like, I was like, dude, like I'm freaking out, bro. And I was like, okay, I got to go to Cali. Like I'm going home. Like I'm done. I'm going to find a job. And so now I'm home.
Yeah.
And the one thing I wish and I hope maybe this is helpful not only for you but anybody else in dance too was somebody told me, well, why didn't you just ask for more from your booking? I'm like, well, what do you mean? They're like, well, tell them to fly you and the kid too. Like if they're already offering to fly you, tell them to fly you and the kid. They're like, and if they're not down, then that's just somebody you don't do business with, bro. Like you are a package deal now. I was like, oh, well, I didn't fucking think of it. Like, I just, I'm just happy to be there, bro. I'm just happy to be fucking considered, and it's like, yeah, like, and I remember he's like, yeah, he's like, but your son has to be considered. I was like, oh, and when they say it like that, I was like, oh, okay, true. Like, that's true. Like, and so.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny that you're saying that. I'm sorry if you didn't finish. I didn't.
No,
I
no, no,
didn't
no. Go ahead, brother.
bro. Like it's crazy you saying that because your background, you know how to do some other things that is not crime.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I know how to do is just fucking crime. You know what I'm saying? Now I hop into the filmmaking industry. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I got the habit of I got the skill of writing, but not professionally. You know what I mean? And I think I'm 33 years old, and it's never too late. But since I'm gonna have a daughter, and intuition out here is really it's expensive. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I'm gonna get my earnings to like go to school and pay for scholarship or not scholarship but pay for whatever, you know what I mean, because I want to study like literature. That's how you say it, right? Yeah, i
Yeah.
want to i want to study that, but like intuition is really hard, but
Mm-hmm.
like for you, like you didn't think about shit, I'm gonna be a dad. When she told me that she's pregnant, she made me buy four. She made me buy four. So, but the first one, I was like, okay, let me buy the second one. So, and I went to buy four instead of two, and I left. I was like, I don't want to be here. I gotta go outside and do something else. I gotta do Uber or some shit. So, and I went outside. But when she first told me, the first thing that came to my mind was obviously, it was a mix of things. It was
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, I gotta be more responsible. I gotta get educated when it comes to finances.
Mm-hmm.
With the financial part, that's gonna play a big role. How I'm gonna educate my kid, I say my kid, my daughter, how I'm gonna provide for my daughter. You know what I mean? I gotta maneuver. I gotta learn those things, which is I never had a father figure to teach me those things.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't care because in my mind it was just fucking crime.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So crime is the good and the evil if you look at it, because the only thing that I know how to do is just crump. But now I'm into the filming industry. I want to dedicate myself to the product industry.
Mm-hmm.
Which is I gotta talk to you about something too that I had in my mind because I tell you on private that.
Okay,
So,
for
bro,
sure, for sure, for
yeah, so bro, like it's hard. You see the differences,
sure.
like you have something because if you stop crumping right now, I hate call it crumping. I'm sorry, I hate call it crumping. If you stop doing crump right now, like you have something. You got the electrician career that you like doing right now.
Yes, sir.
Me, no, I don't have anything. I just have crump. But like now, my mind is changing because I find something that I really like as much as I like crump,
Mm-hmm.
which is doing videos. And not just that. I mean, crump can pay. Don't get me wrong, but there's so many bug ass like crumpers out there, man. That the bar is really high. You
Oh
got
yeah.
Spartan, you got Crush, you got Bees, you got so many. You got Concrete, you got Basics, you got so many people. You know what I mean? That got the mindset to help a community to grow.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Me, I got a bill to get there, and I'm not getting young. I'm getting older.
Yep.
Those people, they just. I'm getting older. Fuck. If I realized those things when I was younger, man, I would be like, man, I would be Zordon. You know, just commanding people how to do things. But like now, I got the filmmaking things that can give me money so I can provide for my family. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? So it's different because it's really interesting what you're saying about you being over the road and stuff like that. Because like I cannot only imagine me doing that. I would have lost my mind, bro. Like, shit,
It's
I'm
tough,
here in this fucking company, and now I gotta go to North Carolina.
bro. And then just not having the access to properly dance, bro. It was like I became a much different person and someone I didn't like recognize. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know who, like looking in the mirror, didn't know who that person was without expressing myself artistically, like finding myself in the gym 3 times a day, bro. And then I listened to this video where someone's like, if you see a guy in the gym 3 times a day, he's screaming for help. And I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, no, I'm not. Wait, am I? Like, then you start having this fucking freak out, and it's like, no, like I just need to dance. Like that's what it is. I just need to fucking dance, dude. You know what I mean? And I
Bro,
am
go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I'm like even like I've been dancing for a long time. Like it started off in hip hop choreo and then crump, and unfortunately I didn't start crumping until like such a late age. Like it was 2017 when I really started going. And it was like, dude, if I would have found this and really got in it in like 2007 and 2008 when I first laid my eyes on it,
Mm-hmm.
like, dude, I would be in such a different spot. But
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm glad that, you know, like, like, Sleek's been on the show, right? Like
Yeah.
I've had the fortunate chance to just meet some of these guys and be cool with them, small bro, like whatever, I mean, shoot them a couple bucks because they need gas, whatever, bro, whatever y'all need.
Whatever, yeah.
2 years later, I say, hey, bro, would you like to be on my podcast? And then I get to sit down and have an hour conversation of all the shit I wish I could be asking them
It's
when I'm not there.
phenomenal, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like we here sitting up, but we don't. You probably know because you've been doing this for quite a bit now. But if you can get out of your body and
Mm-hmm.
look at yourself, like that second person of you gonna be like, yo, he did all of this shit. Whoa, bro! Like bro. And long
Mm-hmm.
story short, like I had a girlfriend back. Oh, hold on, my wife's not here. Okay, so I had a girlfriend back then, bro. She was trying to like make me quit crime. It was not a healthy relationship, and she invited me to eat. And I went when we heard, I went out with her to eat. And in the middle of the car, I was going to HHI Las Vegas. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a gathering around when a lot of people from different countries go up there and
Yep.
compete. But I wasn't competing. I went to see my Hispanics friends from around the planet. So I went
Mm-hmm.
up there. I'm sorry. I went in the car and she started. Listen, I think you're gonna waste a lot of money going up there. I was like, here we go. I was like, yeah, like why don't you save that money and we can move out together? I'm like, listen, bro, like we not even have 1 year living together, and you're thinking about like moving together. Like we're not even dating for 1 year, and you really wanna
That's
move?
what you're trying to do.
I mean, like she was very mature, but I was a krumper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The
He's
only
like,
thing
I
I
gotta
know
do
how
this
to
crump
was
shit, baby.
I didn't know how to pay bills and none of that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know. And you're talking about you want to put that responsibility on my shoulders when I just want to get bonked? What? Like, what? So
Oh my God.
she said, I told her, hey, listen, I'm just gonna see my friends, and I didn't take vacations in a long time. The first shit that came out of her mouth was, I don't know why you do that crumb shit. Like that's bullshit, bro. I told her, pull over, and she pulled over, and I remember I took my phone. At that time, it wasn't no AirPods. It was
Mm-hmm.
the one with the cord.
The corded?
I took the one. I took the cord, my headphones, put it in the on the phone. I remember I played my one of my favorite track, which is "There's Rocket Street."
Mm-hmm.
I put it, and I told her in Japanese, "Sayonara." See you later. Put my headphones, close the door. Until this day, I never seen her because it wasn't because she was disrespecting Crumb, because somebody can call Crumb a bullshit because the person doesn't understand it. But when you know the background, you're not disrespecting a whole culture. You're
Mm-hmm.
disrespecting the work ethic from people, from the creators, from innovators, pioneers, from people that are doing it for you to like for myself, which is took me a lot to get where I'm at. You're disrespecting that, and that's why I can allow myself to be with somebody that don't respect my ideology of something.
Bro, oh my God. That is like picture perfect movie. Like if that would have just been recorded, bro. Like
Bro,
just
listen, I put that on my daughter, bro, that I closed the door. Before I closed it, I was like, listen, I'll see you later. Pop! And
yeah,
never,
dude.
she used to text me, call me, like all of that. No, no.
Like, you know, I've made it a point now where the podcast now is, I started it in during COVID, and it was
Yeah.
like it was really like, dude, I might not like, no one knew what was going to happen. It was like, dude, I might not ever see these people again. Like,
I'm probably gonna
let's talk.
die.
Like, yeah, bro, like I might literally never dance ever again because of this shit. Like, like, so let me just talk to everybody that I know and let's stay in touch this way because this is cool. Like, because I listen to podcasts all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then now it's kind of like, this is what I got now for when I can't dance. Like, when I'm too old, bodies gave out, now I can do this.
Bro, you're the best, bro. You're the best, bro. Like I swear to God, you're just saying things. You're saying things that if people pay attention, like people gotta write these things down because you say when you get older,
Yeah.
bro, that's my mindset. The ballet teachers, they can form you without even moving the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get to that level. I'm gonna teach you how to crumb without me moving my wrist.
Yeah.
I want to get to that level, bro.
Yeah, like almost I've been telling people now because they will ask like, oh, do you still do classes and this and that? I was like, yeah, like I'll do a class, but I'm less about the movement now and I'm more about the philosophy behind how I got here. Like this is like not even like me in this whole career that I've had, but it's like I just did this move. How did I get there? Like, let's talk about that. Like, let's talk about that move.
The reason why.
The why. And, dance, I choose Krump as that form to speak that language, right? Like that language. So dancing is always going to be there for me no matter what. And so now I make it a serious point, bro, where, if I'm, back when I was single and shit, dude, it was like, hey, just going to let you know, I will be at sessions or I will be at these events and I will be dancing. Like, I know you might want to go to Disneyland that weekend, but sorry about it. I'm going to go to this event. Like,
I
cause
gotta get off on that. I gotta get
yeah,
off
like
on
there's a tournament or hopefully I'm fucking booked, hopefully I'm booked there. And so there's money to be made, babe. Sorry. Like, go hang out with your girls. Sorry.
And
Sorry.
sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes is the bro. Sometimes we got inner conversations that we want to let it out
Yeah.
somehow. You know what I mean? So and bro, I'm telling you, bro, like bro, Crump, like I understood what is a Crump family, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, like I wrote something in my book. I'm gonna translate it in Spanish and to English, and I said that everybody always says that blood is thicker than water, but when you're thirsty, you don't drink blood, you drink water.
Mm-hmm.
Let it sink. Let that shit sink and think
That
about
was
it, bro.
good.
Bro,
That
like,
was good.
bro, sometimes, bro, like, not sometimes, bro. I don't want to say I dropped my whole family for Crump, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds crazy, but sometimes family is not what like people think it is. You know what I'm saying? So like sometimes your friends becomes like more. They
Mm-hmm.
become more and more family than your own blood. You know what I mean? I can
Yeah.
tell you. I can tell. Shout out to Matrix, bro. Shout out to Matrix, and I hope you can see this, man. Like, like I never. I think I told you by text, but man, I'm taking this time and sorry, corpse, for this, but bro, I will forever thankful. And if reincarnation exists, I really want to come with the same appreciation that I got for you, man. Thank you for being in the hardest moment of my life when you didn't have to, when you had your family, you gave me shelter. And
Mm-hmm.
bro, I will be forever appreciated. Like I will forever be, bro, in debt with you, man. Like, and I love you in this life and in another life. And I hope you can see this,
Mm-hmm.
man. Matrix, shout out to you, my guy. You
Shout
already
out
know.
Matrix, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah,
There is truly, bro. There is truly like some of those friends who see you in such a destitute situation that your family sometimes either don't see you, sometimes they led you there, sometimes they just let you be there without reaching out.
yeah.
And whatever you're right in the multiverse of the options, pick one, right? Pick one,
Facts.
pick fucking
Facts.
one. And like in 2020, there was a moment where I was sleeping out of my car and had nowhere to go, all this shit. Single dad, all this shit. Then, you fast forward now. And from point A to point B, there was a lot of friends who came close because all my family's on the East Coast. Like I lived in North Carolina for majority of my life until I started dancing and came here. Yeah, bro, I'm naturally East Coast, baby. Yeah, I'm naturally East Coast. But there was a lot of people who came to my aid, bro, and came
You
in
claim you
like
claim you claiming east or you claiming west?
I'm West Coast. I'm always going to be from the West, but
Okay, okay.
really,
It's like
really,
native. It's like native. Ryan, native Taylor. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah. Shout out to Ryan, native Taylor too. So yeah, I get it.
uh, yeah, bro. Like, cause I was 16. Yeah, I was 16 when I left North Carolina, came to Cali, and just never looked back. You know what I mean? I go there and visit religiously, but I don't. I just all the mannerisms from North Carolina, the y'all and this and that, and some of the East Coast, like I'll wear Timbs still. People, or like when I started hearing people on the West say dead ass, I was like, wait, dog, that's like an East Coast word, bro. What are y'all doing saying that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are y'all? Or someone said brick. Like, I was like, what? They're like, oh, bro, it's brick out here. I was like,
To
what?
prick. Yeah,
What the fuck did you just
yeah.
say, bro? No, you didn't, dog. Say it's cold, fool. Leave that to the guys from NY, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, player. Like,
Shout out to my guy Hour though. Hour.
yeah, hours out here,
Hour
man.
goes crazy with that shit, bro. Shout out
Yo,
to Hour.
yo,
For
man,
sure.
it's brick. I love it, dude. And like, See, bro, like that's one of the things where I could never, bro. I could never let dance go like that because it's just the opportunity to meet so many people and you have these connections with them, and if you're fortunate enough, right, like you and I, right, like we're fortunate enough to stumble across the right people at the right time, bro, and they can just change your life, like really in a huge way, in a huge, like people give Dread so much shit, dude, but he took me in off of a Facebook post and showed me what Krump was and brought me around the sessions and changed.
You saying he took you out of a Facebook post?
Yeah.
Matrix. Remember that I told you I went to Sleek first.
Mm-hmm.
Sleek brought me to the first session, and when I first got to the session, the first thing that came out of a Matrix mouth was, "Who the hell is this? Who the hell is who the hell is this?" I don't know if I can use the N word, but yeah, like who the hell is this? Like who the fuck are you? On my face, and I didn't know the culture. I don't know, like I didn't know how the street operates here. I was just like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. But then we built a solid relationship that he trusts me so much that he brought me to his house, where he got a daughter and 2 kids. You don't do that because you never know.
You never know. Yeah.
You never know, bro. And he brought me to his house where he used to go to work and leave me at his house with his wife, his kids, his family. You know how much you gotta trust somebody to do that, and how you can betray that, man. You can do that because, like, if hell exists and you betray that, you're really gonna become like the king of hell because you're gonna be there for the entire existence. Like, if you know what I mean, like
there's a special place for those type of people,
bro. It's like how you can betray it, like how, bro. No, bro. Nah. I mean, that's my code,
Yeah, there's a we all know it because of coming up from our upbringings, right? There's that street code, right? There's a code of law and respect amongst thieves, and we, even in the Krump culture, right, they take the best of that code and they cut all the other bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you don't disrespect the man's house. You don't disrespect the man's family. You don't. And that's why when you do see that in Krump, guys are like, whoa, 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 dog. That ain't Krump. We don't allow that. And that's something about the culture that I've enjoyed. They don't play around about certain shit. And there's some shit. Yeah. We can sit and, call each other names and this and that. Oh, you're white, whatever. We
can battle it out. We can battle that shit out. But
yeah, that way there's some stuff that's past dance moves. You know what I mean? It's past the conversation, dog. Like, you know what I mean? And so, and then I'm glad there's dudes like, shout out Matrix, bro. Cause I've always
shout out Matrix, man.
Him, Proof, bro. I was always interested in the East Coast dudes, even when I had chances to talk with Native, I was always interested because I was like, damn, I was from there. I didn't even realize these guys were there. Like, now I feel like an idiot. So let me talk to them. Like, Sleek, bro, like that. Damn, let me talk to these guys. And they're stand-up dudes. I've always heard they were stand-up dudes, like across the fucking board, but talking to them and hearing that story about Matrix, bro, that's really dope. Shout out Matrix, bro.
Yeah, shout out Matrix, bro. Yeah, for sure. Man.
Brother, listen, man, I might have to shimmy out of here. I got a dance rehearsal to hit, dude. Bro, we got to do this again because you know what? We need to talk about your book. Matter of fact, we could have spent hours on that.
Trust me, man. I can tell you so many stuff, bro. But like, in the meantime, I know I will. I know we're gonna get to see each other again, and I'm definitely gonna hit you up to let you know what I got on my mind. So, and concerning of you, So yeah, thank you for having me, bro. And I sent a lot of positive vibe, good energy. I don't wish you luck because, like, when somebody have this the light and got the road, you just gotta start walking, and you're walking already. So like I definitely like send you the best of the best to you, to your family, and to your project as well. And we need this. We need this because this is such a beautiful culture, Crump. But like it's like a family. Like every family has a problems, you know what I mean? So and it's good to listen to different stories so we can help somebody to fix their reality. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I
man,
appreciate
thank you
that,
so
brother.
much. I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you for having me, man.
Brother, thank you, everybody. This was Santana, aka Lil Spartan. I'm gonna get this link from this man. I'm gonna put his book in the bio. All of that. You guys make sure to check him out, brother. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, my guy.
Absolutely. See ya.
All right, brother. You guys, that was phenomenal, right? I'm gonna link the book. I've been saying it every single time I sign out this podcast. The truest form of love is being authentic, right? Just be you, be truly you, right? That was awesome. That was amazing. Santana, aka Lil Spartan. I will have this episode up in a jiffy. Yeah. I hope all of you have an amazing day, week, month, year, and life. Until next time, I'll see you all on the flip side. Yeah. Stay motivated out there.